Yo! Anything for Moa today? Oh, presents or bill?
I think it's present.
Oi!
Those don't normally come in those envelopes.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you very much. Oh yes. Fantastic. That's all I needed. That's all I needed because I can't touch my phone with these gloves because I put like a piece of plastic on the screen. So this is the proper like a screen protector. So I'm gonna change it now. Just in time, perfect. Hello guys and welcome to another Carsexposed video. Today, a little bit of a different video. We are celebrating 8,000 subscribers and I'd like to thank you all for being part of the channel. So I'm gonna share a little bit of my day. I've never done that before, I don't know how it's gonna work, but I think we have 4 cars. So we have this 2004 Renault Laguna first. We're probably gonna do that. There you go, Vauxhall Antara there to do a service. I believe we have another Vauxhall N-Reg, really quite old N-Reg Vauxhall Astra to do a service. And then we have the old girl turned up in a flatbed, the Skoda Superb, apparently a blown out engine. So this Renault Laguna here, pretty easy job. It's a Polish car, so it's a left-hand drive, as you can see. We have some exhaust hangers, and that's what we've got to change. So as you can see here, the exhaust is pretty much just hanging. This side is completely broken. That's disconnected. This side is just literally hanging by a little bit of rubber there. Alright, keep the bolts. Right, let's get the washer. Okay, so that is done. Let's go to the other side now. This thing should be a bit frozen there. There we go. Yeah, just gonna check the other side, just make sure this part of the hanger here is square. Alright, so that's done. Nice and solid now. Show the hangers. Really funky hangers, really. But it's nice and firm now, it's not rattling anymore like it was before. Even just turning the engine on without driving, it was rattling like heck, but sorted. Next. Right, so 2012 Vauxhall Antara, so we've got to do the oil change and filters. I've got the parts there, and also I'll show you this. We have a fault for parking sensors. This is right there, parking sensor fault. Then you got the back. You can see that that parking sensor is pushed in. This car had an accident on this side here and was repaired really poorly. You can see how they use, I don't know, tiger seal like they would decorate in a house. You know, using decorators cork or something like that. I told the owner I'm not going to be able to remove this bumper because I'm definitely not going to be able to. It's going to be a hassle to put it back in. As you can see there, it had massive gaps and they just filled in with tiger seal or something like that. So the best that I can do is I'm gonna try to glue it. Because the brackets at the back is broken, and what they did, they just put a tape over the sensor. So I'm gonna try to glue it, see if it stays there. We'll see how it goes. Let's get this oil changed. Right, 15mm sun plug. Get that out of the way. There you go. Right, let it drain for a bit. Right, so while we wait for the oil to drain, we work at the top here. We're going to change the air filter, and we're going to change the oil filter as well, which is both at the top. So oh, my GoPro battery just died and just fell off as well. Okay. Then we can remove this cover, because the oil filter is right at the back there. So oil filter is a 27mm. Put the oil cap back on. Right, that's off. Right, where was I? Just got the Vauxhall Astra delivered. You can probably see in the corner there. Let's go and do this filter. Change this oil ring. Pretty basic stuff. Some people would say it's a gravy day. Alright, so just gonna lubricate that in a minute. The new filter. There we go, just gonna lubricate this ring, this other top ring here, and it's ready to go in. Alright, there we go. Lubricated. I'm just gonna run all the way down, torque up to 25 Nm. Right, so just got interrupted again, but anyway, air filter, new. Let's put that down. Right, filter done, just get this wiring plugged in. Got on the bracket there and everything. I'm probably gonna leave that off because the engine cover is a bit of a pain to go back in. And I'm gonna torque the oil filter first. There we go, 25. Job done. Like I said, let's get this cover first because it's quite tight. Right, so I don't know where I was because I got disturbed again. Someone just phoned me again. Let's torque it down this sun plug. There we go. 30 Nm, and then we can fill up some oil now. Right, all done. This one. So do you want to put the side lights on? Just make sure the number plate lights are working. So change the number plate lights, the light bulbs. Yeah, it's all good. Oh, the sensor. He's not really bothered about the sensor, but the sensor is out and we just glued it on.
And the brake?
The brake, yeah. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, all the lights are working. So this one's finished. All right, all done. We'll clear the lights.
Done.
Any more lights on the dash? Where's the key?
No, the key's there.
We'll clear the service lights as well. All right, so only. Let's turn the engine on. Oh, press the clutch. Alright, so only parking brake, and the doors open, and the seatbelt. Alright, all done. Alright, so on to the next job. Have a Vauxhall Astra, Enbridge, Ecotec, you see 97 Enbridge, no, must be earlier than that, 96, 95. And at this point, guys, all the tools and parts are scattered all over the place, all over the shop. I really wish I had a mechanic's cart, but I can't leave it here. You know, it's pretty much full up. I've been looking for a place for quite some times now. Let's see what happens. I'm talking to a few people. Let's hope we find something. A little bit of out of context, but I just replaced this gearbox on a Fiat Punto yesterday. And you can imagine the noise. First and second gear was making so much noise. It's unbelievable. But anyway, let's go and drop the oil in this thing. Whoa, metal. Unbelievable. So there's a 90mm plug already broken loose. So let's that drain for a bit. And then remove the filter, which is right at the front here. Let's clean that up a little bit. New filter, primed, and I put some oil around the seal. I like to prime my filters, although our friend Steve Robs from Steve Rob Reviews channel had some good points the other day about priming the filter, but I still, well, it's one of those things that I've done for years and I never had a problem, and I believe, okay, once it's fine, but if you prime, you know how many times you change the filter on the lifetime of the car, probably quite a few times, and I believe you should prime the filter. It's probably better for the engine. It's only for a few seconds, and he had some good points, but I don't know, it's one of those things that you've done for a long time, you never had a problem, so I always prime my filters if I can. Right, let's torque that up, job done. So nice, these older cars are so much more practical. No screws, only clips. So much easier. Right. Right, that's good. Right, you have to get right into the edge there. Yeah, it's fully in. It's a bit tight, but it will go in. There we go. Right, lovely. Right, finally. Let's get some more in the old girl. I'm not sure about how many liters this engine takes, to be honest with you. I'm gonna put 3 liters in and check the level. I already topped up the the washer, the windscreen washer fluid, and top it up the coolants as well. Yeah, perfect. Right at the top. Focus. Alright, let's start her up, move her up, on to the next job. Look at those lights on the dash. So cool, like, you know, old style lights. Oops. Just one thing, my friend paid for this car £50 like 3 years ago. He does delivery with it, you know, deliveries. And the car drives absolutely fine. It's funny because 50 quid, you can't even buy a bike anymore for 50 quid, and he's got like a whole car. Automatic as well. So nice and easy. So let's park it up and on to the next job. Yeah. Alright, let me go there. This is the hardest bit. Wow, it's been a good car. Can't really complain that much. Okay, so on to the next job. We came on the recovery truck and a blown out engine. The driver was saying, as you can see here, the two injectors popped out because the bolt that holds the bracket, the two injectors broke off. Let me see here. So that's inside the block there at the moment. It's gonna be a pain to remove. Jesus, how are we gonna remove that? Hold on. So it's inside there. I might have to remove this valve cover. Yeah, definitely gonna have to remove this valve cover. So all the return lines popped out, bent the fuel lines. Those two are bent. They are quite hard lines, and they are bent. So need to get another bolt, another two pipes, and well, I think the biggest problem here is going to be obviously extracting the rest of the bolt from the block there. Alright guys, so obviously this is going to be done next day. I'm going to order the parts today, and I'll do a own video for this problem. There you go guys, that was my day. Apologies for the Vauxhall Antara. I couldn't film very much in the end because the owner and wife turned up, but yeah, it's always a little bit awkward to film when you have people around. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Something that I thought about yesterday, you know, celebrating the 8,000 subscribers. Thank you again all for watching the channel, being part of the channel, subscribing, watching. And with the Skoda here, yeah, I've ordered the bolt already. I should pick it up tomorrow. I think it's going to be quite a tricky job to remove the rest of the bolts from the block. I think I'm going to have to remove the engine, the valve cover, and I'll make its own video. I think it could be interesting. Quite an interesting failure. I've never seen that before. I don't think it's a common thing to happen, but as you know, this guy's nearly 500,000 miles on the clock with this one, so things like that can happen, I guess. So yeah, thanks very much for watching guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe. If you have any comments, just leave it below, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.